episode of Gist House with Benny O. In this segment, we bring to you interesting topics relating to general family life, or we talk about the family life totally. And today we have an interesting topic of discussion. We'll be talking about those things we do wrong in marriage that we feel are right. And today we have someone very interesting in the house who we're going to be rubbing minds together to bring to you more information and clarity to certain actions that we take. And this is in no other person than Mrs. Godslove Mwachiko. Good to have you, Mama.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And I'm sure our viewers too are glad to have you here. Because this issue is an issue that, a lot of people do not pay attention to. And if we look at the society at large, marriage is one key issue, in the society. And so now we are looking at those things. What are those things we do wrong that we feel that they are right when it comes to marriage? Before marriage, now we're going to be looking at before marriage. What are the things we do wrong that we think that they are right? Let me throw it open to you so you take it off from there.
When it comes to marriage in total, a lot of people see marriage, instead of preparing for marriage itself, a lot of people prepare for the events. So they take the whole time preparing for the events instead of the marriage life itself.
The wedding ceremony.
The wedding ceremony and every other thing. As in, they don't plan, they don't do the planning, they don't do a whole lot of that. So what they do is that just the wedding ceremony, that's what they look up to. And they forget to know that the wedding ceremony is just a day thing. After that day you have, it's a lifetime, you have to live together a lifetime, So a lot of them come, when they come into the marriage, they come with their baggages, they come with a whole lot, unforgiveness, they don't love themselves, expecting when they get into the marriage,
it's going to be an escape route.
It's going to be an escape route that the husband will sort them out, and
give
make
them the
them
happiness
happy,
they want.
give them the happiness they want, So with that, you can't get that anywhere. You just really need to prepare yourself before you get into the marriage.
So, Ma, okay, let's break down some issues now. For instance, we believe that when you are dating a guy, in fact, first of all, can we draw the line between dating and courting? What is dating? What is courting? Because people seems to mix these two up. I've had a lot of definition to these two words. Some define dating in a particular way. Some say courting. Can you shed more light on it? Can you tell us what is the difference between dating and courting?
Yeah, if I'm really going to say something about dating and courting, dating is a period where you're trying to see the person you're going to get married to. You're trying to get to know about the person, like that, blah blah blah, and then you've not really made up your mind, on whom you really want to get married to, whether you end up with that person or not. But courting is, you've really made up your mind that, okay, this is the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, So at that period, you are in a period whereby you're planning, you're already courting, you are making arrangement for the marriage and all that.
So, Ma, what are those things that you think are necessary steps that are right for us to do in marriage before going into marriage? What are those things?
Before going into marriage, first of all, you can go into marriage with your own ideology, with your own thinking.
Make research, read.
You need to make research, you need to be prepared, are you working? Do you have something doing in the first place? The person you want to get married to, does he have a job? If he doesn't have a job, please don't marry him. Does he even have a house?
Even if he has a skill.
Yeah.
If he has prospect.
Even if he has prospect, he has to start doing something, because marriage comes with a lot of responsibility.
Okay, but not don't date him, don't marry him.
As in before marriage, before people get married,
okay.
Married,
okay, you need to have
you need to have a job, you need to have a house, even if it's a room you guys are going to start with. Not that maybe he doesn't even have a place to stay, maybe he's courting with somebody, he doesn't have a home and all that. So you need to get all those things in place.
Ma, going back to what you said on research, that you need to get to know the man you want to marry. We have this belief that even in the religious setting,
Okay.
that it is not advisable for you to go to the man's house, to go to the man's house like before marriage, that anything could happen. But don't you think, Ma, that it is advisable you go to his house and spend time with him? Because I want to bring up a scenario. There used to be a lady who was dating a guy, and let me say they actually wanted to end up together, and the guy had always been taking her out to the eatery. They've been meeting out there. She's not been to the house. And one day she just decided to just go visiting the guy on her own. And she got to the house, she realizes that the ex's, the boyfriend's ex's sister lives in the house. In this kind of situation, how do you manage that? Then she discovered a lot that the guy was actually a dirty boy. And we know that these are issues that when you're married, you begin to see them, and people begin to ask you, didn't you observe that before you got married? Didn't you take notice? Didn't you? So, do you think it's wrong spending time in the house of the guy?
When it comes to that, if you must go to the guy's house, I think you should go. It's advisable you go with somebody. And don't try to be alone. You understand?
Okay.
That I can handle issues, I can handle it. Don't try to be. Go with somebody.
What if the guy is a type that doesn't want you coming to the house with, maybe he's a reserved person and he doesn't buy into the idea of coming to his house with?
If he loves you, in quote, anybody, if he loves you, he will respect your opinion.
There are some guys that will tell you that, baby, it's just the two of us, like, we're fine, we're good, when they begin to tell you those sweet words.
When they begin to say those sweet, then you should know that there's something, a hidden agenda, there's something behind, then you should begin to question the relationship, whether you should go into that relationship or not. Because if you go into it, it's not easy to come out. You start having marital issues, and these days you discover that divorce rate is so high,
Very high.
and then you begin to ask questions
Very
about what's
high.
really happening. So it starts from there. You discover that the infidelity of that guy, you understand, he's trying to hide some things, that he wants both of you to be alone. Go with somebody, you understand. If really that's the person you decided to spend the rest of your life with, go with the person. The guy should be open enough to accommodate your friends. Maybe someone that you always say, run away when he says, I don't want any other person except you, run away. It's a hidden agenda. He doesn't love you. If he loves you, your friends, you want people around you and all that.
Okay, so Ma, that brings us to this question before we move into the things we do wrong in marriage.
Okay.
For cases of genotypes, we've had people hide under the religious aspect that the law said I should marry her. Even when the gene, they are not compatible. Like, we know that when an SS person gets married to an SS person, you will produce SS.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people hide under the umbrella that the Lord said I should marry her. What do you have to say to it? Because I believe, if you ask me my opinion, I will tell you, if the Lord really wants you guys to get married, then He has to heal one of them. One of them, the gene has to be converted to an AS or to AA or so. Yes, because God will leave you to suffer. Really, it is. And I don't know, but we can.
Okay.
I start to be corrected.
Okay. What I was like to say when it comes to that is, before you people get married, ensure you go and do tests and ensure it has been changed. You understand? If before going into the marriage, if it has not been changed, it has to be an agreement between both of you. That would they be able to cope with the situation, because the situation is really really going to be tough. So it's better.
He can't cope.
It's better
I've
not to
seen
go
it.
into that marriage.
Yes.
It's better not to
In
go
fact,
into it.
love will disappear.
The love will disappear.
I've seen a lot. I have seen people in this category. I've seen where these were people who used to, not one, not two, not three, who professed love to each other. And when the pain came, the pain they get, I'm telling you, the pain the children go through, the excess, we call them warriors. The pain they go through, you can't imagine it. You can't imagine it. And most of these men, you just discover that they take to their heels. They live, and most times it's the woman that suffers this. Because they tend to be the one running after the child, taking care of the
Yes.
child. They can't leave the child, but the man takes to his heel, and that's it. So I feel if God is saying that to them, except I stand to be corrected, but God needs to be healed. So, Mark, would you shed more light on that? Do you believe too that God can actually say that to them?
When it comes to that issue, it's good to be real. I know God heals. I believe in the supernatural. God does that. But when it comes to issues like that, the both of them know clearly that this is the condition. You understand? Before you go into it, there has to be an agreement. You think God is speaking. If God is the one instructing you to do that, there has to be an agreement between the two folks. Maybe you guys should even write something down that, see, you made this agreement with me, but if there's nothing like that, I think the both of them should go in separate path, because when the issues start arising, I don't think the marriage will be able to stand. You know.
So in marriage now, those things we do wrong in marriages. I want to bring up this particular issue of separate rooms.
Okay.
I've heard people say we have enough rooms in the house. Our house is big. I could have a room to myself. He could have his room to himself. And what do you think? I need you to share more clarity on that. Do you think it's wrong, or it's right, or it can be right, or it could be wrong?
Yeah, when it comes to issue of married couple sharing different rooms, where is the love? As in, tell me somebody who is in love, as in, you don't want to leave that person, you want to stay with the person, you understand, you don't want to go a day without that person, and then when it comes in the night, the person is living in the other room, and then you are in the other
Some
room.
people, where they came from, the home they came from, they believe they needed space for themselves. They don't actually say anything wrong in it. They just believe that.
Maybe if it's in a period of probably the guy is having a quiet time, there should be an agreement that, okay, for so period of time, I will be alone, I'll be doing some things, I'll be alone. But if that's not the case, I don't think it's right.
So how do you think we sort out that issue? What is your best opinion to that?
To sort that issue, I think they need a counselor. They need to talk to a counselor. If they are Christian, they need to talk to their pastor, because I believe there's a issue beyond that. That is just surfacing as a sign.
And if
there are big issues. Yeah.
So if they are Muslims, what should they do? Well, you said if they are Christians, they should talk to the pastor.
They should talk
If
to
they are
their
Muslims, what do they do?
They can talk to their religious head,
Okay.
or seek for counseling and all that, you understand. But above that, I believe there is an issue beyond that probably the both of them are not opening up. These are the issues we're talking about that you have to address before you get married, because if you don't address, some things will start springing up when you are married. So,
but for cases of people, like we know of some ladies who have large clothing, they just want that wardrobe space, they want reading table, they just want, and they feel, okay, if I stay with my husband in the room, there won't be much space like that, and I won't be around my wardrobe and all. What do you say?
That's why before you get married, you're no longer yourself. You understand? The two has become one. There's something called love. If you check the book of Matthew 22, it says, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. And then there are two laws. The other one says, love your neighbor as yourself. Immediately you get married, let me tell you something, you don't have a space on your own any longer. You understand? Maybe things are being dropped here, you don't have a space on your own any longer. It's when you're single, that's when you're single, settle all those issues. Because by the time you get married, you don't have a space on your own any longer. You understand? You have to tolerate it.
Because you just said you don't have a space on your own.
Yeah,
is it because there's this saying that says, my money. The lady says, my money is my money, but your money is our money. So is it applicable to that? Because that statement gives preference to the lady. That means the lady still have a space on her money.
Okay.
But the guy doesn't have a space on his money.
Yeah. That's why in marriage there's this communication gap. You understand? Once that communication gap is filled, you don't have communication gap. In relationship, that will be settled. Because in communication you would have settled issues. But one thing is that if you married to a man, you understand, you've automatically you are now his, you understand, the man left his mother, left everything, you understand, the man is joined to you, you are now one, you understand. So when it comes to area of my money, you understand, it comes to that communication issue, you understand, when that is settled, I don't think you will have issue, you understand. And when you begin to see it that, okay, my money is my husband's money, my husband's money is my money, you understand, you guys are free, nobody is saying this particular thing belongs to me, this belongs to me, you understand. You're not trying to share things, you see things as one. But to balance that, I would say that, like, maybe for women who depend solely on their husband, they don't have a life. You understand? If let's just say if anything happens to their husband, probably their husband travels, what would they do? For the fact that you are married does not mean you should not get a life. Get involved, you understand, get busy, get doing something, you have gifting, get occupied, you understand. You really need to build up yourself, so you start making enough money, even for yourself, you understand.
So for you said get busy, you can get a life. It's not advisable for a woman to solely depend on the husband.
It's not advisable.
But for situations where the man says to the woman that I don't want you to work. We have jealous men like that.
Okay.
They will say my wife is too pretty to work for another man. She might be seduced, she might be, I don't know, she might, you understand what I mean, you're a married woman. So you've heard some men would say, I don't want you to work. I'll pay you, but I know of a man who pays his wife's salary. And he said, you're already doing work, taking care of my children, cleaning the house and all, it's salary. So do you think that for such a person, it's still advisable to go outside the instruction given to her by the husband and work?
I would say if a man is telling you as a woman not to work, I'm not saying he doesn't.
But he already feels that you are doing work in the house.
Yeah.
He feels already that you're taking care of the children, you're already a nanny, you're already a cook, you're already a cleaner, you're already a security person. Like, I want to pay you for that.
I don't think, I'm not saying the man doesn't love you, in quote, I'm not saying that, no, I'm not just trying to say that. Does he really, I don't think it's good enough, you understand, for a man to say don't do anything. Even, let's just say he gives you all the money, there are so many things you can be doing at home. There are online businesses, there are so many businesses you can do at home that will not really take your time. Maybe he doesn't want you to go out there, maybe because of the stress and all that. But I want to tell you that you really need to work, because what if he's not available for you tomorrow? What would you do?
That's actually
or what all of a sudden the business of the man crumbles? What would you do? You understand? There are so many things, unforeseen circumstances that happen to life. When life happens, you understand? So the both of you really need to work. You understand? Why he's working, even if he has the whole money, you still need to be doing something. There are so many things you can do, you understand, that might not really take or get you stressed and all that will still give you money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah.
It was such a wonderful time with you. Indeed, I know that our viewers enjoyed this session with you. And I want to say thank you to our viewers for your time. Thank you for staying through. Thank you for listening. And we do hope that you take this and put it into action. And you take every word that has been said today, sit with it, ponder on it, and reflect on it too. And I want to believe that it will be significant and useful for you even as you continue your daily life. Thank you so much for your time. Please follow us on our social media platform displayed on the screen, or visit us at www.glew.tv. And we hope that you see subsequent episode. I am Benita Obiji. Thank you for staying. Stay tuned. Bye for now.